Hi, my name is Kassidy Buckner, and I will be reading my story, Into Life. They say you don't hear the bullet that kills you. So why did I? Why did I feel the pellet invade my ribs? Why did I feel my body scream in pain, reaching for the life that had been yanked away? What happens now? Do I go to hell because I didn't go to church every Sunday? Will my grandpa come find me and take me home? I'm so confused. There's no cloaked figure guiding me through the visions of my life, so I'm just laying here in the dark. I don't know what I'm waiting for, and the only thing I'm aware of is a hollow sensation in my chest and a searing pain in my abdomen. Wait, I feel pain. I can't be dead if I feel pain. Maybe I'm alive. But where am I? A shrill scream explodes from my lungs, and a mixture of air and light explode around me. I'm crying. I can't stop myself from crying. I'm cold and I'm wet. Someone wraps me in something soft and I curl my fingers around it. It's a towel. I'm still screaming and a male voice says something inaudible. Hey, I know that word. Boy, yes, I'm a boy. Please help. I don't know where I am. Please. I open my eyes and see a set of smiling blue eyes. Who the hell is this guy? I scream louder, demanding a familiar face. He's wearing a white mask and a white cloak. I'm lifted into the air and put into someone's arms. I open my eyes and stop screaming immediately. I just stare at her, my mother. She looks so tired, so happy. Her face is pink and sweaty. She smiles at me and kisses my forehead, and I close my eyes. When I open them again, I'm on my back. I can't breathe, and my body hurts. I cry out for my father. He runs up and I stare at him, amazed that he's here. I cry harder. He laughs, his blonde hair bouncing as he shakes his head. The words "I told you so" are etched on his lips. I grab his hand as he pulls me up. He's so much taller than me, I can barely reach his hip. I wipe my nose on my sleeve, shooting the tree a dirty look as we walk away. When we reach the house, there is a black car in front. Some men wearing marine dress blues wait patiently for him to arrive. He tells me to go inside and I cling to his leg. My mother runs and pulls me away, and I scream. She falls to her knees, and I lean against the wall. No, not him. Anybody but him. He was a superhero. He was the strongest man alive, and he has to come home. That letter doesn't mean anything. He's playing a joke on us. I run over to my mom as she wails. I try to tell her that this isn't real. One of the Marines puts a hand on my shoulder. He tells me it is real, that my dad's not coming home, but he'll be here for us. He won't let us be alone. I collapse on him, giving in to my own wails. I stand in my own dress blues in front of the crowd. They're silent, but only out of respect. 3 long months he'd given everything in my heart to prevail. I'd been pushed to my limits, and now I'm making up for it. The crowd is allowed to cheer, and I close my eyes to absorb the sound. I hear my name and look up in the direction of it. My mother is smiling, waving at me, trying to be seen despite the hundreds of people around her. She clings to Jason, the Marine that came to the door that day, a wedding ring shining on her hand. I smile at them, happy that she's found love. After a decade, it's about time. They got married and I left for boot camp a week later. I take a deep breath in, letting it sting my lungs, and let it out. My love flips her brown hair over her shoulder and smiles at me. I'm so damn lucky. She's so damn perfect. Her green eyes blink at me, and she leans over to kiss me. When she pulls away, I pout a little. I want to kiss her for a little longer. It will never be enough. She rolls her eyes, and I lean over to kiss her stomach. It's amazing that just a few inches away, our baby girl is growing. I rest my head on her stomach, listening to the sounds it makes. The baby girl kicks, and I glance up at my wife, and she smiles down at me. "Daddy," she calls out, her blonde curls bouncing as she runs to me, those big green eyes begging for a cookie that I'll give all too willingly. Her mother scolds me for giving her too many sweets, but I can't help it. I want to give her the world. I want to give both of them the world. They've already given me the world. I tell her it's only temporary. I'll only be gone a few months, and I'll be back in her arms. She holds her swollen belly, uncertain. I place my hand on it and smile at her. I make her a promise I can't guarantee. Her eyes fill with tears, and I kiss them away before our daughter sees them. She's grown up so fast, and I'll have to miss her 5th birthday. But I'm protecting her and this country. I'll make it up to her. I give the first instructions, leading my troop into a smoky building. I want everyone alert. We don't know what's around the corner. I make out a figure and I order Jones to take the shot. He doesn't, but the figure does. My body is thrust back and everything goes black. Shots are fired and I'm being carried out. Everything is going dark and I need to get home. I can't die. Not like this. Not like my father. Please. Where am I? I start running and everything is dark. I have to find my family. I can't be dead. I have so much to live for. They need me. I swear I'll be a better man. I hit my knees and call out to a God that isn't there. Please, I'll do anything. Silence. Fine. But let them be safe. Let her find love like my mother did. Someone who will be as good to them as I would be. No, better. Someone who won't leave to fight a windless war. Everything is getting hazy. My head is spinning. My stomach hurts. She has to be okay. Please. Please. Hey man, you did it, Jones says, clasping my shoulder. My eyes burn from the sudden light and I flinch. My stomach turns at the sudden movement. Where am I? Becky? I sit up, ignoring the immediate response from a headache I didn't know I had. You're okay. You're alive. Becky and Grace are on their way. They just had to catch a flight, and God knows that's hell. Joan smiles at me and I lay back. My wife and daughter are on their way. I'm alive. Did everyone make it out okay? I ask, wiping my face. Jones pours me a glass of water. Only one that didn't was you. I can't believe I missed a fucking shot. I'm so sorry. I'm so happy you're alive. I nod. I'm still furious at him, but I'll deal with that later. Right now, I hear Becky's voice ringing through the halls, and she leans against the doorframe. She smiles an exhausted smile that tells me that she's been through more hell than I care to imagine. Grace has been crying. Her eyes are swollen and red. I call to them, and they walk to me. They both climb on the bed and cling to me, careful to avoid my stomach. Jones silently walks out, and I take a note to thank him later. This is my life, and I still want to live it.